Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. My name is Patty Cake Games and I play games. So today we're going to be doing another Final Fantasy XIV game recording. This is actually, I'm going to be doing the normal raids for Pandemonium. I don't really need to do these anymore, but I like doing them once a week just to kind of stay sharp. I also like to try to bring new level 90s in just so I can get a taste of how these jobs actually play in more tense situations. I know the fights really well, so they're still really easy no matter what job I'm playing. But I thought I'd just record them this week and talk about them because I really like these raids. I think they're a lot of fun. Pandemonium, it takes place in Elpis, which let me just travel to Elpis really quick. It's a really pretty area. Elpis, oh, sorry, this one, Elpis. So Elpis actually is in the past. Spoiler, sorry. But anyway, it's the world unsundered, but it's a really pretty area, and it's very much, even though it doesn't like seem like it here, but there's a lot of heavy influence of Greek mythology in this particular expansion. Not just in this area, but this area is sort of like, I don't know, it's like, it feels like, it doesn't look like it, but sort of like the way they talk and the way they do things, it feels like ancient Greece. And the Pandemonium, so what Elpis is, and this is sort of like going into spoilery story territory, so skip ahead if you haven't played through Endwalker and you don't really know the story. But let me get out of this because that music's annoying. This is much more relaxing music. So the Unsundered World, well, I guess what we call the Asians, but also the Amaratines, which is what I like to think of them in this form. They're the Amaratines. They were the original race, and they were a race of, basically, they were almost like gods. They were creators, and they created various forms of life and put them onto the planet. And Elpis was where they would study the different creations that they made to find out if they would be beneficial to the planet or not. If they were, then they would be released to live on the planet. If they weren't, they would be destroyed. However, there were some that were so dangerous, but yet so interesting that they wanted to keep them for study, and that's what Pandemonium is. Pandemonium is where those super dangerous specimens were kept. And that's what you're fighting. Basically, in the story of the Pandemonium raid, something has gone wrong. All the creations are set loose, and yeah, so you have to fight them. And the first thing you fight is actually the jailer, the warden, the one that actually keeps them in check. And the last one is actually one of the other characters that is actually merged with one of the creations. But yeah, but it's all based on mythological beings, or beasts. So the first one, well, the first one is a character. The second one is the hippocampus. The third is the phoenix. And the fourth is the... well, you'll see when we get there. It's kind of fun. So I got to figure out what job I'm going to bring, first of all. So I could tank it. I could DPS it. I could heal it. I think I might actually, because I'm not sure if I've ever healed these, and I might want to give it a try, because the fights aren't that hard. I should be able to handle it. That's what I'll do. It might actually cut the queue times down, too. Asphodelos, the first circle. All right, here we go. So this is Ekthinios, or I can tell you, Erechthonios, who's actually a Greek figure in history, but he is the warden of this particular area of Pandemonium. Let me say hello to everyone. Okay. Oh, why are you doing this? There we go. It won't let me do it. Fine. It's acting weird. One of our tanks is viewing the cutscene, so this might be an interesting run. The other one already has their stance on, so that's probably who I'm going to be focusing on. Alright, here we go. Alright, so he throws the sickle down, and that's the side he's going to swipe. So he swipes that side. Raid wide. That is a knockback on one person. And then there's a stack. Wow, this gunbreaker really didn't watch any videos or anything. He's getting hit by absolutely everything. And Temperance. Okay, so now we have... I've got blue above me. I gotta get hit with red. I'll stay right here, because these blocks are going to explode from bottom to top. Okay, so now I got to hit with blue. I can stay right here. After this, I have to move. I'm going to move straight forward to the red one in front of me. Okay, that was it. Easy. Okay. Oops, wrong person. So now we do opposite colors. So red, so we stand on white. And now he's going to do the opposite, so we stand on red. Super easy. Now he's going to combine it with the sickle, so red, and we stand on white, but we stand on this side, because he's going to cleave the room. And now go to the opposite side and stand on red. Okay, move forward so I don't get knocked off. And stack with everyone. Okay. Now it's random. So it's not always the opposite. Now it's just, it could be anything. So we just have to pay attention. And we're doing very, very well. No, the lives of my colleagues are at stake. Okay, spear. Viewer. I have red. I need to stand over here. Whew, that was close. Blue, go to red. Red, go to blue, and he does a cleave also. Alright, so I have to wait till the explosion goes off and then run. You stupid gunbreaker. Pay attention. Alright, we almost got him now. This is just lather, rinse, repeat at this point. And that's it. Easy peasy. So that one's like, as far as like raids go, that is probably a steal on everything. I'm collecting these pieces just because when I get new jobs to level 90, I can buy a full set of raid gear for them. That's the other reason. I guess I can commend the other healer. They were great. What was I talking about? Oh, so as far as raid bosses go, that one's probably one of the easiest ones that I've ever done in the history of Final Fantasy. Because even the level 80 raids, like the initial raids from the first tier from Eden in Shadowbringers, were much harder than this guy. All right, so let's do the second one. Now this one is a definite ramp up in difficulty. This is the Hippocampus. He's not fun. He's not fun. He does a lot of really high damage attacks, and he does a lot of like difficult mechanics as far as spacing, because you have to spread out, but you have a limited area to do it in. It's a pain. I'm probably going to be rezzing in this one. I didn't have to res anyone in the first one, but that's normal. People usually don't die in the first one, but people usually die in this one. Especially if they don't know the fight. No one's viewing the cutscene, so everyone's done it before. That's a good sign. You are... Okay, nothing but red mages. Whoa, hello. That's a lot of damage. Okay. So we come here. Alright, so yeah, his head and his body separate, and you have to look at where they're facing. And you want to be on the, not where the head is facing, but you also don't want to be where the body is facing either. So here's fine. Actually, that entire back area is fine. So later he does this when there's not as much room to move, which makes it a little bit harder. Okay, this is going to be a big hit. Okay, cards. Arrow. Full. Okay, so now we have to separate in such a way that we don't get too far away. Alright, now we need to stack up for predatory sight, which everyone did automatically, which makes it much easier. No, don't go away, don't go away. Okay. Okay, then knockback. I'll use prevention for that. Okay, head is over there. We're fine. Balance. Spire. Alright, so you need to go away, dude. What the fuck? Stupid tank. Okay. Sorry, I got really quiet for a second. I had to concentrate. I'm trying to get everyone back up. Tank completely screwed that mechanic up. Okay. Ah, I'm lagging terribly. Alright, they're doing it correctly this time. Take that far away. Alright, everyone's alive. Jeez. Okay, arrow goes on that guy. Exaltation. Probably saved him by doing that. Jeez. Ate my entire shield and almost all of his health, and I mitigated it by 10%, and it still almost killed him. I did that wrong. It's fine. Dude. Oh, God. Spear. Spire. Okay. Sorry I was so quiet during that one. That was rough. That was one of the roughest runs I've ever been on for this. Fellow healer, thank you for your assistance, because I could not have done that by myself. Okay, so here we go with the Bard. So the third circle is the Phoenix, and it's not so bad. There's a couple of telegraphed attacks that you just have to pay attention to the graphic. Other than that, it's not that bad. So this guy has one particular mechanic that he does an attack called experimental fire plume, and he does two different versions of it. So you have to look at him when he's casting it to see what the animation looks like, and that tells you what this one is going to be. One, you have to go all the way out to the edge. The other one, you have to go to the center. So and then dodge accordingly. So we go to the center. Okay. And then we dodge out of the things. Oh, shit. I missed it. Too busy looking at my bars. I will do better. I promise I will do better. Tank busters. They're big, so we gotta get out of them. Ah, damn. My song wore off. I'm not supposed to let that happen. Okay, he's gonna dive through the arena. Spread out to the sides. Then we have ads. Okay, I think we're okay. They're not overlapping. Ah! Forget about the room cleaves. He does room cleaves. And you have to, like, watch his cast bar to know how he's doing it. Okay, and then spread out. Devouring Brand. Okay, so he's going to cut the field into 4 quadrants, and we have to hide in them. And then he does Searing Breeze, I think, which puts a pool underneath us that we have to dodge out of. Yeah, Searing Breeze. Ah, damn it, my song wore off again. I'm not very good at Bard. Char Plume, which is we spread out. Fire Plume, which one is it? It's the big one. Go to the edge. Okay, dive through the arena. So we spread to the sides, but there's also AEs on us. Okay. Not bad. Yeah. Okay, Fledgling Flight. This is the things that come down, his little Eldritch Horrors. We want to stand behind the second one, which is this one here. And wait for the first one to go off, and then we run this way. Run to the center, and dodge out of these. Okay, now he's going to do the darkened fire, and then he's going to put the light fire on people, and they have to move to hit the darkened fires with it, which I have it, so I'm going to stand right here, so I'll hit 2 of them. Right wide. Run to the outside. I guess I do have to concentrate a little bit still when I'm playing. Well, I'm playing a job I don't normally play, so that would make sense. I do have to concentrate a little bit. Okay, spread. AEs. Run to the center. Okay, he's dead. Whew. Last circle. So this one is interesting because this guy joined with one of his creations, and a lot of people call him Alucard because he looks like Alucard. He's basically a vampire. That's basically what he is. So I've always just called him Vamp Boy. Go kill Vamp Boy now. And this one I can do without thinking because I'm playing my main character. There's but one master in Asphodelos. So this guy drops these curtains. He's very dramatic. So he drops these curtains, and then he does an effect based on which one lights up when he does Pinax. So there's only one right now, so it's one effect. It's the lightning effect, which means we have to run to a corner because it's a proximity damage. Now he does the other one. And this one is water, which is a knockback. So we gotta stand in the center and let it knock us to a corner. Hell Skewer is a linear AoE. Just get out of it. Tank Buster. Elegant Evisceration. And now we have 3. Okay. Connects. Okay, knockback first. Then it's spread. And then run to a corner. I think next he does the blood rake, so yeah, he sort of life drains us. I think next is the anti-job thing. Yeah, so stand in something that's not your job, so I'm not a healer, so I'm gonna stand here. Then I don't remember what his next mechanic is. Oh, the cape stuff. Alright, so sword. So we stand next to it because it's going to do a conal AE. Then he does the cloak, which is going to be a knockback, a pretty hefty knockback. So we stand in front of it. Then another sword. Now it's this one. So it's kind of the same thing, we just have to burst the balls. That's not our job. So I'll get this. Oh. Well, I didn't get any of them. They were too fast. Okay. Now we have all four. So it's to see which order they happen in and do the mechanics accordingly. And that's pretty much the whole fight. And sometimes I think he puts the anti-job thing in here also at one point. Okay, what's first? First is spread. Okay, run to a corner. They ran him too far away. Okay, then it's stack. Stand in something you're not. I'm not a tank, so I'm going to stand in the tank spot. And then to the center for the knockback. That's it. And then he does sword. Crap, 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 crap. Okay, I made it. I was scared for a minute. It's just about dead. Can we get him before this goes off? Nope. Spread out. There we go. Alright, I don't care about these. I'll just leave. So anyway, that's the raid as it exists so far. The next tier is coming out next month, so we'll see what that brings. But the next time I do a raid video, it will likely be a Savage version. Since we've cleared the first two, and we're almost cleared the third one, so we're up to the Phoenix with my static. So if they don't mind being recorded, then maybe I'll record one of those one night, and that'll be fun. But that's going to be it. So thank you for watching, and thank you if you subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. Make sure you hit the subscribe and the like button, and ring the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video.